In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome. But now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Aurora, we tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, and if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come...
But that means making everyone forget their past! We should definitely try to... Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But you knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so...
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the prince. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the prince saw me now, I doubt he would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of...
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for... Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been my goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession,
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the divine, like I said before, when a human ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone... But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more...
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That...
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so...
When you put it that way, my mom feels even... Alright, let's head back.
That hurts.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your... If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Something wrong, Traveler?
Nope, we can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break?
Hey, Shilonen?
Nothing I can't handle. Just, some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted.
Don't worry.
Peach, you made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time. We won't keep you then. Let's talk later. Yep.
Auroron.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly...
I'm being sincere, I promise. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology does... You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to... Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of...
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Anyway, I have some... The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should...
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself, which... Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do that.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs.
Could you not? I still need them.
Trying to negotiate, are you? All right.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish?
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be Oh, Traveler, Paimon.
Hello!
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the... I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can
Sounds great! We'll be there! If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new, but we ran into a problem. She's not from Natland, so there are no
I see. Mawika must hold her in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So. Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my.
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her, but that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your.
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like this, once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for an outlander.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because the— And you, Sidlali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Mawika's plan needs too much time. And the Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... you...
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
How?
A key part of Mawika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using—
You're saying Mawika is going to die in this war against—
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death, fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. The ruler of death's power will allow Mawika to triumph over the abyss. But she must— The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will— Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capability.
Mawika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has long—
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until she's not the type of person to just quietly The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of—
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you.
Thank you for saying that. But there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will see.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that time for you to leave.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out.